Hi, welcome to another quick tutorial. Today I'm just going to show you how to use the Apple Measure tool. Pretty simple and straightforward. And then just show you how I'm kind of basically just using that to do some basic measurements and then creating three-dimensional models, not really models, but just floor plans with them. So basically, the first thing you need to do is you need to add the screen recording setting to your iPhone. I think it comes in iOS 11 or later. I'll do another tutorial on how to do that. But basically, once you have that, you can screen record your phone directly. And once you're doing that, you're going to go to your Utilities folder and you're going to click on the Measure tool. So it's going to come in here. You're looking in I just went down to my basement to do this. And basically, they just want you to hold it flat and kind of move it around. And you're going to see it say, find a nearby surface. And you're going to start seeing this little circle with a dot in the center showing you the different angles that it's picking up. And then when you're ready to add a point, you just push the plus button and start dragging it, and you're going to start getting your measurement. So here I am dragging it out just in the corner of this, and you can then click the plus again, and you've created this line that is now in augmented reality. If you go back to it and click on the point again and click plus, you can add another point. It'll snap to it. And the same thing, click another point, drag it out, and now you've got your your three-way measurement. So now I've got, this is another image that I did recently at a location that I was measuring for an event. So this is just looking one direction, but this gives you an indication of the positives and negatives. Obviously, this point I believe was supposed to be attached to this corner. It could have partly been user error. And I believe this was supposed to be attached to that corner. However, this dimension is, I believe, correct. It's just that the augmented reality tracking has shifted it slightly. You can't see where this goes, but this goes and connects to the end of this, what is like a cafe. And then this line goes and attaches to the end of, to where the front door is. So I just want to use that as an example of how we can, unfortunately, you can't export the measurements from the the Apple Measure tool yet. And there may be some other devices out there where you can do that. But in this case, we have to just kind of look at it, eyeball it. Obviously, the biggest drawback is that we're not going to know what this angle is if it's not a right angle. But what we can do is we can take these and we can go into Cinema 4D, and I know that my dimensions are roughly 12 feet, 48, 49 feet. So if I'm just starting to build my floor plan, I bring in a plane. I know this is 11.9 basically. Let's call it. That's my run there. And I know that my height is, roughly somewhere between 48 and 49 feet. Is going to take me into that, to the end of that area I'm trying to measure. So if I just go 48.5, now I've basically got a floor plan already figured out from real life that I can use. So it's not really an advanced tutorial, but just showing you kind of what I'm messing around with. If you have any recommendations on better ways to do this, to basically create 3D modeling, I know I have seen the Microsoft HoloLens, which provides you with real-time room scanning with the camera that's built into it, and I think that's the way of the future. There is another app that I'm going to have another tutorial on, but basically this is just kind of a quick tutorial on how to get measurements from your phone out in the field into Cinema 4D. Thanks for watching.